If you are thinking about purchasing a new construction home in the greater Orlando, Florida area, you need to watch this video. New construction may be appealing to you because you might think, new construction, a brand new home, no hassle, no problems. However, new construction can potentially come with a lot of pitfalls. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you reasons why you should stay away from new construction here in the greater Orlando area. Each of these reasons may or may not be deal breakers for you and your family, but they're meant to educate you on the potential downsides of new construction before you decide to go the route of buying a new construction home. Let's talk about the construction quality of the builders. In my experience with helping clients purchase new construction, not all builders are the same. You might be thinking a brand new house will not have any problems, but you could have problems even before you step into the home. I'll tell you a story about one of our clients who ran into issues the day before closing during the final walkthrough. So basically, we walked in, we saw holes in the ceiling, holes in the wall. There were missing pieces of tile from the backsplash, and there were stains on the carpet. And basically, it became a very stressful situation for our buyer because, well, they had their moving truck packed up and they were ready to go. And per the builder's contract, they had to close the next day because once the certificate of occupancy is issued, then per the builder's contract, you have to close. Well, according to this particular builder's contract. So this is something to be mindful of too, is that the builder will have their own contract. So it's not the standard as-is contract that you see for existing homes. This is a contract that really protects the builder more so than the buyer. It's not to say that you won't have certain protections, but it's really written in a way to protect the buyer. So this story ended fairly well. The buyers were able to get everything fixed because of the builder warranty. But as you can imagine, it was very stressful moving into this home, not knowing when these things were even going to get fixed. Needless to say, we will not be recommending that builder again. Here in Greater Orlando, it is required that the county inspector inspects any new construction home during the building process to ensure that it is up to Florida building code. But an additional way to protect yourself as a buyer purchasing new construction is by hiring your own inspector to inspect each of the construction phases. This is something I recommend to any client buying any new construction home, regardless of the builder's reputation. You can have more peace of mind knowing that a neutral third party is giving their expert opinion on the soundness of the home's construction. The second reason not to buy a new construction home is the price. Just like buying a brand new car, a brand new home is going to be more expensive than an existing home. That brand new home might not have any large repairs for a while, so it could be worth the higher price to you, but you are paying a premium for a new construction home, and this is partly because it's so expensive for builders to build homes these days due to the cost of materials. To add to this point, new construction is often more expensive than you might think because the advertised sale price for a new construction home is usually not including the lot price or the price of the specific lot that the house is built on. This is something to keep in mind if you're looking at homes that are to be built or they are in the early stage of construction online and you see the price listed for that home, chances are it's not the price that it's going to be sold for. Also, the model home you see online or in person is usually going to have all the bells and whistles as far as the lighting, the fixtures, the flooring, etc. It will probably be costly to have all of the same features of the model home added to the home that you're purchasing. Before I talk about the next reason why I wouldn't buy new construction, I want to make sure you know that we have a Greater Orlando Relocation Guide. You can download this by clicking on the link in the description box, or we're going to pin the comment to the top so you can see that link there. If you are just beginning your research on the Orlando area, this guide is a great way to get started. My mom and I made this guide from scratch, and you'll find everything from info on schools to the areas we covered to tips on moving and more. And now for the third reason why I would not buy a new construction home, which is probably the most feared by people, and that is the delay and uncertainty of completion of the home. There could be delays due to material shortages, and so for example, 1 year of construction could possibly turn into 2 years. This doesn't happen frequently, but it's something to keep in mind when the builder gives an estimation of when the home will be completed. It's just an estimation, so if you're okay with this, it's important to be in a flexible situation where you can break the lease at any time if you're renting somewhere, for example, or you're staying with people and you can easily leave the home. Something else that could be affected by the delay of construction is your financing. Interest rates can be locked in for so long, usually up to 60 days. So if there's a delay in construction and interest rates go up, and you weren't able to lock in when the interest rates were lower, then this could significantly impact your monthly payment. Now, you might see builders advertising a great deal with the interest rate. Maybe the average rate is around 6%, and the builder is offering 3.9% or 4.2%. This is a potential upside with new construction compared to an existing home. However, keep in mind that this interest rate special is usually for what builders call inventory homes, which are new homes that are already built or they're within 1 or 2 months from completion. The fourth reason to be cautious about new construction homes has to do with its resale value or potential for appreciation. If you buy a new construction home and you turn around and sell it within 5 years or less, there's a good chance you won't be able to make a profit from the sale here in the greater Orlando area. This mainly applies to the new construction communities that are surrounded by other new construction communities, those areas that are further away from the city. Think about it this way. If a buyer sees an existing home on the market that's a few years old, but they see a similar brand new construction home in the same area or even the same neighborhood and they can get a lower rate plus a huge concession from the builder, which home do you think they're going to choose? They're likely going to choose the new construction home because they're paying a similar price or maybe less depending on the market, and they get more benefits such as a lower closing cost and a lower monthly payment. So when it comes to new construction in a new construction community or area, it's especially important to think about the long-term goal. I would plan to own the home for at least 8 to 10 years. This is a much safer number and decreases the risk of you losing money when you sell your home. You might think about all these reasons why not to buy a new construction home and think, that all seems fine to me, and that is totally okay. I wanted to give you these reasons so that you understand the potential pitfalls of new construction and you can make the best decision for yourself, whether you decide to pursue new construction for your next home purchase or not. Despite these potential risks, new construction could be a great opportunity for you. If you'd like to know more information about new construction or existing homes in the greater Orlando area, we're happy to help. My name is Savannah Williams, and I'm part of Team Williams. I'm Kathy Williams' daughter, and we are a mother-daughter realtor duo here in the greater Orlando area. Our contact info can be found in the description box. I hope you found this video helpful. See you next time.